of these U.S. participants is going to get a chance to go up against Tatuma from Japan. And honestly, when it comes to the U.S. battling it out, it doesn't get more legendary than New York versus Los Angeles. And that's what we got right here. Nitro NY, Redditto hailing from Southern California. This is going to be a classic, best believe.
Dude, listen. Nothing better than having the East Coast, West Coast. We'll see how it goes, though. One of the questions I was going to highlight has been answered immediately, though, as we saw that little fly by. It looks like Giovanna is going to be the pick here, so we're going to stick it out with Giovanna for now, at least in the beginning. As we get started, it is time for Losers Finals!
Let's get it! Nitro Redditto, you can see Nitro already with the dash blocks, trying to work his way in, but he knows he has to be careful about it due to the length on the ramp normals.
Oh, this is close! But what a way to get into the dead zone there, but not quite on that one. It's a trade after the anti-air attempt, anti-air jab, just like we talked about.
5 jabs in a row, yeah, exactly. Keeping his opponent locked in the corner, right? Shutting down the air escape, that is a signature of Redditto's style.
What happened to life totals here? It felt like it was pretty even in the way that they were trading, but Redditto has gotten the better of every single exchange, and it's not going to stop.
It's the backdash BRC. He was in the sky for the throw attempt and just got an easy punish. Redditto, you ridiculous. The flip kick, instant blocks for the punish. Good stuff from Nitro. Usually that has a little bit more pushback on it. And now we're looking to try to keep that corner live, but you see the acceleration speed on Ram's dash. You get out of the corner so fast.
Absolutely, and Nitro fight for his life when it comes to this 50-meter, having to use the FD as best he can. Does get out of the corner in the end, but not out of the pressure just yet. BRC forward after the close slash.
Yeah, Nitro, his wrist gauge was getting cranked. He was about to be in the wrong neighborhood. Oh, yes, covering the jump out. Beautiful anti-air. You see how much damage being squeezed out by Nitro.
Burst is available. He's expecting to save it here. Don't be a hero. 50-meter with positive bonus continuing to build. Finds the air throw, though, all of a sudden. Thinks a little bit more on its head.
Oh, but Nitro gave him a quick dap into the RC. Stuck his hand in the blender, but made sure he had it covered with the Roman cancel.
Judy, attempt here at the start. Ass into the 6-piece. That's the type of answer we need to see. Do not let those go unchecked.
Exactly. Redditto will not be bullied. That is for sure. He's very active defensively, and he knows how the answer is proper. Not just like to catch you off guard, but the true answer to what you're looking to do.
Stays ground and kind of sells the low pretty well. Ends up sending the burst here. Nitro gets poked out of the 2D, though.
Trying to give him the space. He's able to dash, get back to the mid screen, and finally catches the backdash from Redditto.
Optimizing damage here. Guard crush into the throw. That's a classic from him.
Oh man, jumping up. That was such good discipline from Nitro to back up and just see what Redditto was gonna do. Waited until he landed and took advantage. My goodness.
Yeah,
man.
not panicking, extending the RC as soon as that throw whiffed was the difference maker. Absolutely.
And a lot of times you see Redditto do this all the time, where the ascending buttons can hit people. You can react to jumps and dashes with jump up buttons. So Nitro was just lying in wait to see if Redditto was going to advance forward in the air.
Okay, straight into the super though. No time to dilly-dally. Third of the life left on the table. Still has burst. PRC into the throw, very nice.
Oh, Redditto actually does stick his hand in the blender. Got caught with the super from the sky. Nitro being cheeky and sneaking in. And then the counter hit off the jab. Really reading Redditto's defensive choice as well.
I'm convinced everyone forgets that's a super.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
2K, a little bit of whiff, ships in the night, but that's okay. Gets the trade. Oh, and then the 6-speed.
Break, gets him low, really. Just keeping it tight with what Redditto's looking to do.
Backdashes work out well. JD gets the knockdown. And RC's perfectly out of the range.
And remember, the RC will slow down like the active portion of normals. So it's not easy to just dash behind them and know that they're in recovery at that point.
Okay, ends up spending the burst. So that's a good burst point here. Finds the low, sets up for the guard crush. Throw again. RC available. How do we spend it here in the mix-up?
Oh my! Nitro! Every path completely answered. Beautiful stuff, even with the FD, even with the space that was gained. Redditto still not enough to get out of the corner.
Both of them looking cool, confident. And we have a Let's Go Nitro chant going right now. The crowd is feeling it for sure.
On the verge, going up, already up against Redditto. Oh my goodness, tried to chase him down, but those late falling buttons really stuffed the opponent trying to do that.
Command dash into nothing, actually baited out the attempt to stop the spiral arrow too. I love the idea. We're mixing up our timing so well.
See the way Nitro's moving on the ground? It's honestly manipulating Redditto's air movement. He did make the most of it here, but man, that's gotta be frustrating to deal with.
Yeah, that's an important thing for Giovanna for sure, is trying to entice that jump, especially against a character who's so dominant on the ground like Ram.
Sneaking in now with the spiral arrows. Good block. And no flinching at all from Nitro. What discipline defensively.
Okay, 2D finds the Tatsu. Is it enough damage? Is the burst going to be available? No need to wonder anymore. That's the finish.
Nitro 1 round away from getting his run back with the Tuma in Grand Finals.
When it start again, you cannot get those for free. Not in block strings. We've proven we have the reaction time. We have the tech.
Yeah, anytime Nitro tries to go from like a slash or a heavy slash into that, it just hasn't worked. Redditto has been ready. Looking to turn a dream into a nightmare with this one.
Situation coming up. Dash gets the trade. Very brave press there from Nitro. That's going to be the death. Windshield wipers for the OTG. Redditto not giving a ghost on it yet.
Definitely not going quietly into the night. Again, the spiral arrows off the slash. It's not going to happen. Nitro, he's been able to sneak them in here and there off like crouch lights and like really funky timings. But anytime you go into a heavier normal, Redditto shut that down.
He's expecting a cancel there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's telegraphed for sure. Jumping jab, locked him in.
Already know, brother. Oh. Nitro now, he's gonna make the most of this one. Bring her out, bring her back in, and send it to the other stage.
Meter. Forward.
I don't know how you block that, bro.
Yeah, whatever, man. 6P gets him again.
Oh, we break dance fighting. PRC, he still gets hit. What happened? Nitro's able to take the set and go in the grand finals.
The fast RC there to try and lock out. The burst was available, but because we were still in the overdrive, going for the fast RC, it was locked out as the final hit connects. Nitro with great game planning and great execution in the end.
Incredible stuff from Nitro, able to hold on a very convincing victory over his opponent, Redditto. But before we move on to anything else, audience, can y'all give it up for Redditto?